Good evening, everyone. Firstly, on behalf of the bridesmaids, so the four of us, I would like to mention how privileged and slightly emotional we feel to be here today. The setting is amazing, and I could not think of a more perfect place for people as wonderful as Sam and Saskia to get married.
Some of Sasa's best qualities are her fierce loyalty and her hard-working attitude. These make her an amazing friend, but also a wonderful partner. She has been there to pick Sam up off the floor, literally, on some occasions, but mostly metaphorically, as she has a unique ability to be your biggest supporter every single day.
Saskia, it's one of the greatest joys of my life to go through this period of our time of life with you, from our really chaotic uni nights to this day now. I love you lots, and getting to do this with you in the last couple of months has been the best time of my life. Thank you. Love you lots.
When I was told my role today was to ensure you were fed and hydrated, I took this very seriously. Now, normally our Stanleys are innocently filled with a little bit of water, but Sass was the one who first told me, you know, this is the thing that can be filled with a bottle of wine. So I thought today was the perfect occasion to try that out. Sass, under your chair you'll find your Stanley filled with a full bottle of your rosé of choice, chilled and ready for your enjoyment. To fuel whatever shenanigans come next. Cheers.
I think she wants her background tune on your video as Pink Pony.
I started to appreciate what a wonderful human I'd become friends with. When Sam came along, my first impression was that Saskia's Instagram was going to become extremely overpowered, as this boy seems obsessed with drones. Whether it's the Peak District or Australia, there seems to be a drone shot for everything.
Sam and Sass navigated being on opposite sides of the planet to each other so early on in their relationship that today was quite simply inevitable. Sam, I actually married Saskia first, in the grad ball of 2018. However, I could not be more thrilled that she's married the love of her life here today. We wish you both love and happiness for the rest of your lives. We can't wait to be by your side through all the adventures that the future will bring, and watch you continue to show your strength and your love to the world.
Hi ladies and gentlemen. So I just want to say Saskia looks absolutely stunning. And Sam looks absolutely handsome. On a slightly more serious note, as we know, my family's had some sadness in it, but today isn't about the past, it's about the future. So I've just got some advice for you both. So listen. So just cherish the mundane and celebrate the extraordinary, and you won't go far wrong. And I just want to say welcome to my little family, Sam. Okay.
Don't cry. You're amazing.
You look like a princess out of a movie, honestly.
How do you feel?
You got this. Let's get you married. Yeah.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this celebration of marriage here at Polhawn Fort. with a very special welcome to our beautiful bride, Saskia, and our extremely smart groom, Sam. Traditionally, brides are given away at the beginning of a marriage ceremony by a member of their family. Today, this act is seen as a symbol of support for their marriage and a promise of continued trust and affection from family and friends. So I've got a very important question for Paula, and we haven't had a rehearsal. So I'm really hoping that you're going to respond "I am" to the following question. Are you happy to give your love and support to Saskia and Sam in their marriage and their future lives together?
I am. Yeah.
Saskia Marie Hook, the last time I'll call you that. 7 years ago, whilst out on our bikes, I stopped to help you fix a flat. But that innocent moment sparked something I didn't yet know. This small act would turn into something special and let our story grow. 5 months later, in that confined camper van, we were touring Queensland with a carefully scheduled plan. Amid dusty roads and late night laughs, I realised I'd found my other half. I love your humour. I love your humour, goofy and bright, your compassion, your drive and your sense of what's right. You're my best friend and somehow so much more. You make everyday things something to adore. Saying yes to forever with you feels so right, like the sun setting over the sea at the end of the night. I'll be your wingman every time, whether you're crushing goals or just need wine. I'll support you always through big dreams and small, cheering you on, catching you if you fall. I'll be the best version of me every day because you deserve nothing less, come what may. Here we stand outside the fort with friends and family giving their support. From bike tyres to big vows, it's all been a ride, and there's no one else I'd want by my side. Until the very end, I love you 3000.
Sorry, I should let you go first. Yeah. Ooh, okay. Now, Sam, 2,597 days ago, I took a leap of faith and booked a flight to meet you in Australia after only dating for a few weeks. And it was the best decision I've ever made. Since then, we have shared new experiences, integrated into each other's friends and family, built successful careers, bought our first home together, and today we start our next chapter. But it's not all been easy. We've survived being oceans apart, a pandemic, and unimaginable loss, but we have faced it all together. I love your lust for life, your goofy nature, and your ability to communicate almost anything through a quote. Today, I promise to be your adventure partner, your place of comfort, to kiss you goodnight every night, and above all else, I promise to point at the sky and shout "plane" every time I see you. You are my best mate, my soulmate, my forever. Sam, I loved you, I does, with all my heart.
Done.
So Sam and Saskia, it is now my absolute pleasure to announce that you are now husband and wife, and you may share your first married kiss.
Right, good afternoon, ladies, gentlemen, and Alex Bartlett. I'm very happy to preside today for the only 10 minutes that Saskia hasn't told me exactly what to do, where to be, and exactly what to do. Now, this whole thing is new to me. For any of you who don't know me, I don't enjoy speaking in front of people. I'm usually quite shy, quite reserved. And I definitely don't enjoy speaking in front of crowds. For those of you who do know me, you know that's a complete and utter lie, so please be quiet. I'm going to to start this speech back where it all began. I met Sam 25 years and 9 months ago. To the day, actually, it's to the day. From the very beginning, I knew two things. I was always going to love him to bits, and I was always going to be that annoying little brother that he'd hate for the rest of his life. At least he got one of those right. Growing up, even if Sam might disagree, I think we got on pretty well. We shared the same hobbies: rugby, American football, playing and watching sport, and generally just doing what brothers do. As we got older, started enjoying a few pig's ears together, it became quite clear that our love for socialising was unparalleled. What I didn't expect, that every time we go out for a few beers, I'd be the one looking after him. On nearly every single night out we've been. And you know why I've said nearly.
Okay, so hello everyone and welcome. I'm sure none of you surprised that I'm one of the first up today, because mostly it means after this I'm allowed to have as much wine as I like. But as we look out across your faces today, we can't believe how lucky we are to have you all here to celebrate with us. The unique makeup of people in this room has led Sam and I to be the people we are today, and we feel truly grateful and also love to have you here with us. I feel so blessed to have created the life that we have together, from bungee jumping to flying planes, to camping in Cornwall to paddleboarding in the Lake District, from travelling the world to simply being at home together. A rare quiet weekend at the Hook and Lever with you on pizza and me on cocktails, with you ordinary days turn into golden memories. To our future dreams of living by the sea and travelling as much as we can, I know whatever we do, we will do it together. If we are blessed with children one day, I know that if you care for them even half as well as you care for me, they will be the luckiest people in the world to call you Dad. Although I do ask, if you do want any children, that you only wear your lawn aeration shoes when I'm not around. Thank you, Brian, for introducing. You once described me as a golden retriever, and it's true. I still get butterflies when you walk in a room. I tell you I love you several times a day for the fear of feeling like I'll explode otherwise. As time has gone by, each day I didn't think I would love you more, but each day I did. From that first morning angle to 7 years on, I love you more in this moment than I've ever done before. And all I wish for us is for that to continue, for this not to be the end of our story, but to merely be the next chapter. Sam, thank you for choosing me back then, today, and every day. I love you 3000. Please join me in raising your glass and cheers into my beautiful husband and to the next chapter. To the next chapter. Sam. Woo!
I'd like to just take a minute to honour those who are sadly no longer with us and can't be here to celebrate in person. In particular, I'd like to acknowledge Sass's dad, Nick. Nick and Paula's love and support over the years has helped raise Sass into the beautiful, strong, compassionate woman that I fell in love with. Nick was the most avid cycling fan I've ever met, and it was his passion that got Sass into cycling, without which we may never have crossed paths. Sass, I know that your dad is incredibly proud of all that you have and continue to achieve, and I know that he's celebrating our marriage in spirit. So Nick, if you could raise your pint of Ruddles, and everyone in the room raise a glass to absent loved ones, always in our heart. I've been looking forward to this moment for two reasons. Firstly, I'm able to stand here and speak in front of Sass and my mother-in-law Paula, and they're not allowed to interrupt me. I have to go to VIR, safe to carry on. Secondly, and most importantly, I'm able to introduce Sass, who looks absolutely stunning today. As my beautiful wife. I've got a few people that I want to mention first that have made this day possible. I want to give special thanks to my mum and dad. I am who I am today because of you, and I owe it all to you both. I aspire for our marriage to be as happy and long-lasting as yours. You've both been such a critical help in making all of this happen, so both of us, a massive thank you. Now last but not least, my wife. You don't know how much restraint it's not taken me to say, my wife. Firstly, Sass, I would like to thank you for your help in driving all the planning and organisation that goes into pulling a day like this together. From the ever-growing spreadsheets, lists and logistical discussions, we've project managed the hell out of this thing. I know it's been pretty draining at times and has consumed every spare minute of our lives for the past few months, but we did it! Sass, I'm so proud of what we've achieved together so far and the life we've created for ourselves. I'm looking forward to creating even more memories with you going forward, and I just want you to know everything I do for you and our future. So next time work tell me I have to go to Hawaii for 2 weeks. It's all for the greater good. Put on Harry Potter when you're feeling fed up. Tell you interesting facts about aircraft whenever the opportunity presents itself. And pour you wine when you've had a long day. But most of all, I promise to love you 3000. To love, happiness, and to living life to the full. Cheers. Cheers.